Well, welcome back to the show. That was a very, very short break.
Oh, it's just for them to get the steel band music in their ears.
Oh, okay. All right, Cuthbert has insisted that he be referred to as the artist formerly known as Prince. No, I'm just kidding.
You frightened me.
C. Marcellus Forbes Jr.
All right, C. Marcellus Forbes Jr.
So,
I'm sorry.
the Chief Operations Officer and the PRO for Halo Foundation, Inc. and Halo Generation Y. C. Marcellus Forbes Jr., good morning, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Charles and Mr. Freeland. How are you guys doing?
That is
No.
Steve Freeland Jr. for
And
you,
Ursula
sir.
Charles Jr., sir.
So we're all juniors.
That's right.
Sounds good. You all have promising futures.
And from now, it's E. Trevor Alexander Charles Jr.
Okay.
All right, Cuthbert, talk to us about Halo Foundation's newest initiative, because we know you're partnering with the Antigua Barbuda High Commission in the UK and with the Antigua Barbuda Tourism Authority to fund the charities. Talk to us through that.
Okay. So the initiative, it's actually an initiative from the High Commission, Karen Mae-Hill, and I must give her a special shout out at this time because she has been doing some amazing work in terms of ensuring that Antigua and Barbuda is at the top of her priority list in everything that she does. So what we did, the Halo Foundation, during this time, of course, it's a very difficult time around the world. And so Her Excellency already started to think about how we can help and how we can help, not just now, but post-COVID. And we had identified 3 organizations under our patronage to assist them. And of course, the GRACE program, which is an initiative going on for many years within the Social Transformation Ministry, headed by the Honorable Samantha Marshall. And so, Her Excellency had a conversation with the High Commission, and this initiative is what came out of that. A way in which we can not just help now, but post-COVID, and what we can do to ensure that all the vulnerable in society get some level of assistance.
All right, we have the flyer. Talk to us about the charities in particular, because I know the Sunshine Home for Girls is one, and the Ex-Servicemen Association. Talk us through that.
Okay. So what we did, of course, we have about 33 organizations under the patronage of the Halo Foundation. And so what we did, we researched a lot. We looked into what these charities entail and how we can help those who would be the most vulnerable at this time. So we identified first our homes, which is the Sunshine Home and the Good Shepherd. I must make note that they are now pretty much one in the same, operating all from the Sunshine Home, due to, of course, these difficult times. So we identified them, noting that at this time government resources would be strained and things like that, and the regular sponsorship which they received, they would not be receiving that, of course, noting that the world was pretty much on pause. The Ex-Servicemen Association, they have been doing an awesome feeding program, and I don't think a lot of people know what they have been doing. They have about 14 persons which they assist, the wives of former veterans who served in World War I and II, as well as retired military officials. And the St. Vincent de Paul, they have a sick and shut-in program where they go into the community and feed elderly persons who most likely don't have, family who is there for them 24/7. And so these programs, these 3, we saw them as those who would be at this time most vulnerable and need funds because they're actually doing a lot of work. And, the burden on the government alone to provide funding for these organizations is just not possible.
Yes. Well, another major push is for the diaspora living Antiguans overseas, of course, and for Friends of Antigua and Barbuda to donate. But, of course, locals can donate as well.
Definitely, because we want persons to understand in these difficult times, some of us, of course, just would not have the means to give, and that is okay. But for those of us who have the means to give, those of us who have family abroad, to share the message with them. Because, to be very honest, we know that the government, they're going to be relied on, and we're going to say, they have a responsibility. But we also have a responsibility to help where we can. We have to realize that these are unprecedented times. We have not experienced, especially a generation like mine, we have not experienced something like this. And so we have to pitch in, we have to help, and not just realizing that the international community can do their part, but if we don't start here by helping ourselves, you know, they are not going to feel that responsibility to try to help us as much. So we really have to start it here. Our friends, our family, Antiguans living abroad, we want them to start to give. You know, no amount is too small. We have a target to meet, and that target is actually heavily researched. So we didn't just throw a number out there. We went into these homes, called them, we spoke to them, we worked out a budget, their expenses, grocery list. What do you spend on a monthly basis, you know? And we utilized the formula to ensure that we came up with a proper budget that could have sustained them, not just now, but post-COVID, because post-COVID is going to be a more serious time than right now, especially when it comes to the economy.
Yes, well said. Now talk to us about the link, Cuthbert. Sorry, C. Marcellus Forbes Jr. where can we find the link to make the donation?
So the link we have been on the link is on Facebook, our Facebook page, Halo Foundation. It is on our Instagram page and our Twitter page. You can also visit our website, www.foundationhalo.org. And it's just everywhere on social media. I've been sharing it. Members from Generation Y have been sharing it. The Halo Executive Board, our volunteers, friends of Halo Foundation. A lot of people have been sharing it. But for just ease of access, I would encourage persons to visit our website directly, www.foundationhalo.org. And you will see it right there. You can donate. You know, it's just as simple as 1, 2, 3. It's just like ordering something from Amazon. You enter your information, the amount you wish to give, and that is all.
All right. That's a mouthful.
Yeah,
all right, Cuthbert, just a final encouragement from you for persons to give before we go.
Yeah, I just want to encourage everyone once again to play their part. We all have a responsibility to play our part. This is not a time for us to sit around and wait on the governments of the world to do what they can, because a lot of us have the ability to give and to really assist those who are in need. We have a vulnerable population, the aged and the young. We have to ensure we help them, especially for those who don't have families who can help them at this time. And, you know, just do what we can, because, as I said, these are unprecedented times, and we have to be our brother's keeper.
All right, thank you, Mr. C. Marcellus Forbes Jr.
Mr. Freeland, before I go, this morning you were giving away a lot of gifts. And I want you to know I'm waiting on my gift too.
For what? What did you do?
What do you mean? What? I've been working.
Okay.
Did you call?
Okay.
All right, Mr. Forbes Jr., sir. I think that was one of the people who were calling in this morning, but next time, hopefully.
Well, I didn't technically call in, but
so you disqualify yourself.
In.
All right, sir. We hear you. Congrats on the work you've been doing so far. Continue to do
Thank
just
you
that.
very much.
All
And
right.
you guys continue to do a good job.
All right,
you, sir.
thank you too. I'll tell Lady Will to send him a thank you note.
Or a gift basket. I don't-
Gift basket. Yeah, no problem.
Or maybe we should send him a lawyer to get his official name changed. Anyway, Cuthbert, thank you so much for calling in.
So
we're going to take a break.